Happiness lies in not wearing the latest trends, nor is it being popular or having many friends. It cannot be purchased at a store, doesn't come gift wrapped with a bow. It's not in all certificates nailed on the wall for show. You cannot attach a value to it, it's priceless beyond compare. Yet everyone can afford it, and it won't diminish you if you share.
Once upon a time, there was a supporter. He experienced highs and lows, magical moments and historical highlights, but his beloved Irons always hit a bumpy path. But that is life, your love and hate for the game, the people that you meet, or when you sit on that row A seat. The passion for the game is much stronger than you think. He supports West Ham, and that he is me.
I hate homework, it is torture. I hate homework, just like Liverpool. I hate homework because home is a place to rest. I love Man U, especially Rashford. I love Man U, they are the GOAT. I love Man U and they're way better than Liverpool.
Shoes. They take you where you go. Underappreciated. Underestimated. Crying for help. Shoes. They sacrifice themselves for your freedom. Underestimated. Underappreciated. Crying for help. They tolerate scuff after scuff. Lost lace after lost lace. Broken soul after broken soul. And still. Underappreciated. Underestimated. Crying for help. Now, whenever your feet begin to ache, pound and pound, quake and quake, take a walk in somebody else's shoes. Literally, give yours a break.
Our kittens are trouble. They'll chew on grenades. They'll blow up your house with their little escapades. It's a little known fact that cats can transform into watermelons, socks, or paper that's torn. They'll sneak up behind you while you're eating your food, and all of a sudden they're in the best mood. They may look furry or cute, but beware, it's a trap. They're just fuzzy safety bombs with fuzzy safety caps.
Flowers showed up on my front door. Nothing like this had ever happened before. Alone, outside my house, crowded by others, I thought these flowers were sent from my mother's. A little note peeping out, most of my brain filled with doubt, but a tiny part is filled with hope, praying that this is a love note. The note had said, "The beauty in your eyes shines so bright. I hope these flowers bring you joy tonight." It had been signed off not by a name, but someone who was about to start a wild love game.
Once upon a time, the world was only life. Once upon a time, the earth was clean. Pollution was only a myth that we didn't even know about. Thinking about all the problems now, it makes me sick. The fossil fuels we're using, the planet we're abusing, the animals we're killing, all because we want a bag. Are we mad? There are plenty of ways to stop this, so why do we continue to be so stupid when we take and we take? What problem's facing us when the earth's about to break?
Whoever said life is easy is a liar. Life is hard. One moment you're a kid. You have good times, life is fun. Role-playing families, always arguing over the prized role. Then you're at school, constantly sat down, bored of lessons, but it doesn't matter because you still have good times at break. Then tests, pages of work, constantly being told, "You're not doing it right, this is wrong, try it again." And then before you know it, you're out of there. And you think, finally, I'm free. Hang on, wait, high school. And then suddenly it's all prep for more tests that define your future. And the criticism keeps on coming. You'll never get a job if you fail this test. Where did you get that outfit? The dumpster? And then just when you get secure, something else happens. And then you're out of high school. College, job, marriage, kids. And then you're sitting in your rocking chair in the retirement home wondering, what happened? Whoever said that life is easy is a liar. Life is hard.
War is endless. It never sleeps. Many types of war, civil, world and two countries. There's always a war everyone knows about, but there are ones you don't. History is full of war. War makes countries and people who they are. People with feelings, people feeling guilt. War doesn't end. It's endless. War comes back home with you. War haunts you. Daily flashbacks and daily fear. Worrying what will happen, worrying about the future. Thinking about the parents who lost their children, thinking about the children who lost their parents. War is endless. It follows you like a looming shadow. War is endless.
There was a girl and she wanted to get away from her family. One night, Brooklyn decided to sneak out once everyone was sleeping. When she finally got out of the house, she quickly went to the police station. Soon the 4 detectives were called and followed the girl home. The detectives got into the house and quietly explored in case the parents heard. One detective followed Brooklyn up the stairs and arrested the parents before they could do any more damage.
It may not be a physical strength or size. Instead, it's an inner strength that shows within your eyes. So much determination, so much want and drive. A spirit of enjoyment that shows we're alive. You might not always see it, but it's there deep down inside. It just might take some coaching to bring forth that strength and pride.
The monsters within the shadow. Before I start this poem, Mademoiselles and Messieurs, I shall start with an icebreaker, the Titanic. It was a day of breeze in the fresh open green, forests leaned tall, animals mourning over the tragic death of Harry the Hare, and our guts were blown everywhere. The murderer stands heartless, no regret. The animals wanted to avenge the fallen hare and beat the man with a hard wooden chair. Whack, bam, pow, pow. One dark night, when lampposts shine bright, the animals formed a shadow of beauty faster than light. The shape was a woman. Yoo-hoo! The murderous man licked his crusty, dusty, musty, rusty lips and said, "Oh, here I come, miss." What a pervert! With a slash and a slaughter, the man was dead, with an eyeball popped out and a half-eaten eyebrow, and guts were filled with man-eating mutt. If I could say one thing now, Harry the Hare was avenged.
Gifted. In year 3, they told me I was gifted, that I was special, that I was great at reading. Their praise had meaning, to me at least. I spent hours and hours reading on end. I spent years of my life chasing the years of youth away. But there's a time when that changed. Suddenly, having a greater reading level was useless. Suddenly, all that praise went down the drain. Suddenly, being good in class wasn't respected. It was expected. Suddenly, those awards I craved were pointless and useless because I can't put that I was Star of the Week once in primary school in my transcript. I can't put that I was Class Student of the Day. The only thing that has any real meaning at all was that I was on the school council. But that didn't last long anyway. I can't put that I was a teacher's pet, or that I respect the education system, because that would make me one of a billion. The awards I earned pile high in a dusty corner, and yet I still push myself further. Why? To earn my parents' praise? To get a good future? Separate myself from my outstanding siblings? To become a blaze in the furnace of possibilities? But I feel that blaze start to sputter, and I feel myself start to fade into the background. My mind starts to slow, and realisation dawns. I am now one of those kids who used to be gifted. I am now one of the many left behind by greatness. So I have one question for you. What does gifted really mean?
Even in modern societies, we are criticised, excluded. Stereotypes say things like, it's a disease, don't go too close. But if we could just break through those barriers and brave the unknown, you would understand and others' feelings would be normalised. We have Black Lives Matter, LGBTQ+, all being criticised for things we can't control. Look at Iran. There are laws against this. What happened to justice?
People like playing snow, but I don't. People like skating on the ice, but I don't. People like watching snow, but I don't. People like hearing snow falling sound, but I don't. The reason I don't like is because I have never seen snow before.